Hi, Mark here. Friday, May the 15th, 7:45 a.m. Eastern, 11:45 a.m. GMT. Let's look how the markets shape up today, last trading day of the week, last trading session of the week. US dollar index continuing fourth consecutive day, higher highs, higher lows. I've got support at 98.81 and resistance 99.22. Now sitting at around that 99 mark. We'll see if buyers can maintain what they've started and the demand for US dollars continues into the US session and buyers get back up to this resistance or turn around, a bounce down off resistance. You see a wick at the top of the body here. If I zoom in on the hourly, there you can see has been a bounce down, a turnaround. We'll see if that continues like we're seeing on the hourly, or if if the demand continues for US dollars and buyers can maintain during the US session. Let's have a look at the S&P 500. Look at the futures market for now. Still a good over hour and a half until Wall Street opens up. And you can see the turnaround today, the bounce down off resistance, which is at 7,526. I've got support at 7,434. Strong bounce down, took out yesterday's low. We'll see if that continues through the trading into the US session. And once Wall Street opens up, we have overbought technicals, we have some profit taking, which was sure to enter at some point. So we'll see whether this can be maintained through the US session or if buyers step back in once Wall Street does open up. Gold, there's the sharp inverse relationship, strong US dollar, weak gold, certainly playing out. Yesterday drew in the descending triangle formation. There's the break of that bottom of the triangle, which has happened today. Support is at 4,530. Tough support has been tested end of April, beginning May. We'll see whether sellers can maintain or even break lower, or if we get a bounce up, buyers bounce off the support level and look up to the resistance, now sitting at 4,655. Could take its cue from the performance of the US dollar, because like I said, right now we are seeing the inverse relationship play out between the two. Brent oil sitting at 108, slowly but surely climbing that little bit higher and a little bit further away from the 100 mark, which was the pivotal level between optimistic and pessimistic outcomes of the Middle East crisis, and certainly tilted towards the upside, towards the pessimism, as a deal is still unable to be reached going into the end of the week. I've got support at 106.24. I've got resistance at 109.37. Green candlestick for now. Buyers prevailing for now. We'll see going into the weekend and end of the week how this does develop. Buyers will be looking at the 110 or higher, and there'll need to be some kind of optimistic development, announcement, rhetoric in order for this to turn around and sellers to enter the market and look back down below the 106, back down to that 100 area. Bitcoin so far unable to add to yesterday's bounce. Yesterday was a strong day. We saw buyers bring prices back above this ascending trend line, which has been broken the day before. Buyers unable to maintain so far today. I've got support at 80,200. I've got resistance at 81,700. There you can see in this tight range, buyers will look up at this 80,700, look back up at the 81.7. There's the double top which started the downtrend, and look up at that 82,000. A tough resistance, has proved to be a tough resistance over over May month when buyers have tried to get higher and break above this level. Sellers will be looking down at the 80,200 to look to get back below that 80,000, maintained below the ascending trend line. Right now, sitting pretty much where it closed yesterday. There's the small red candlesticks. So sellers are in control for now. Again, US session going to open up. We'll see where the sellers continue with this and come back below that 80,000 or lower, or if buyers do step in again, like yesterday. Good trading. Keep that discipline. I'll see you at the end of day.